Well, now we're going to turn to a cleanup of another sort. It's the story at another area park, a place perfect for the sport of windsurfing. Now, that's a sport that's been slow to blow our way, but now city dwellers are discovering windsurfing as a way to set sail at less cost with more challenges and privacy. Yet, as I found out, this new sport is running into some old New York problems: pollution and politics. Where you see this, you sure don't want to see this. And when you do this, you don't want to find this. But you do find the beautiful and the beastly, all at the same Brooklyn beach. A viewer's letter complaining about this brought us out here on a recent Sunday when we heard a lot more complaints.
Oh, the water is, do you step in it? You don't know what you're going to step on. There's a rat on the beach today. I saw a live one last week. There are nails. I punctured my sail today.
I got a terrible infection here. Something bit me. I had like little mite bites. I had infection for like about 3 or 4 weeks from this water.
You could really hurt yourself. You could fall and you could break a leg or something. It's really dirty water.
This is disgusting, but you get to be strong in New York. You can handle anything, I think. I mean, if you can survive this, then we can go to the Caribbean and be in heaven.
The obvious question is, why come here?
It happens to be a great spot in that the wind blows directly onshore, so if you're in trouble and you're not that good, it'll always blow you ashore and you won't drown.
In fact, of all the water in and around New York City, this is one of the very few, if not the best spot for windsurfing. It's all happening in Brooklyn, just a few yards off the Bell Parkway over here and by Sheepshead Bay out there. We're at a beach called Plumb Beach, which is in a condition that can only be called appalling. Plumb Beach is owned by the federal government. It's run as a national park. So while it's a local mess, it's up to Washington to clean it up.
No question that it's a lack of funds and a lack of commitment from the federal government in moving ahead aggressively and getting this done. They can restore this area, Plumb Beach, and be one of the major sports attractions in Brooklyn.
As I found out, this sport takes tenacity and strength, and some of us don't have it. But windsurfers, especially where saving their beach is at stake, sure do have it.
We started a club, and the club might start cleaning up on our own if we have to.
The force of numbers is on the side of the windsurfers. The pace at which people are taking lessons and equipment is selling is greater than in any other sport. Magazines are featuring the windsurfer look. Advertisements are using it as a symbol. In the fall, the New York Community College of Kingsborough begins giving one course credit for learning to windsurf.
You don't need a boat. You don't need to keep it somewhere. You don't need the deck shoes and all that stuff. You have a board, you throw it on your car, you throw it in the water, and you sail.
So the good news is right here in New York City, we have a top spot for trying a hot new sports trend. But the bad news is we have to try not to go near the water.
Don't go near the water. Don't you think it's sad? What's happened to the water? Our water's going bad.
You have to try to stay on top of the sailboard, something I was not able to do. The water there has been declared unfit for swimming, and there are signs posted so windsurfers go in at their own risk. As for cleanup, National Park Service supervisors tell me, in their words, it's a tricky situation between the city and the federal government. They say Washington does not budget enough money or manpower for park maintenance. An ongoing federal study will probably recommend restoring Plumb Beach, but I'm told that will probably take years. Meanwhile, to lay in sewage pipes, the city is digging up the beach, and so it goes.
And so it goes. I still hear thunder, and I don't know whether it's just the applause from that standing room only crowd at the Pix Cocktail Lounge upstairs where